Hi, this is Suzanne Williams with Living the Wholesome Life, Essential Oils Health Matters. And we are on week 10, day 2 of our Positive Peaceful Growth Calendar. And we are using Dr. Susan Lawton's her Positive Peaceful Growth Calendar. Anyway, we're doing daily affirmations and I'm sharing some of our thoughts on on the affirmations that she suggests. And so if you're following us, you know that we always do an affirmation for the week and an affirmation for the day. The affirmation for the week is I am stepping out of my comfort zone. And my very favorite song to pair with that is I Have Confidence from The Sound of Music. Maria Von Trapp is being sent off to do something that she's scared to do. And the song morphs from her being feeling uneasy to feeling strong and brave. So if you sometimes feel uneasy, and who doesn't, or if you're going into a situation where you need to feel strong and brave, definitely play that song or play some song that makes you want to be brave. Another song that I'm reminded of is one of our own family songs. I think it was picked by my daughter Priscilla. We take turns picking who picks the family song for the month where we sing before and after. Before night and morning family prayers. Anyway, Priscilla one time picked the song by Sarah Bareilles, I think, and then the song is Brave, where it says, say what you want to say, basically, and let your words out. We want to see you be brave. And so if you're struggling to have the confidence to go do something, to go do something, to say something that you've been wanting to say, to go do something that you want to go do, pick a song that you connect with. I love both of those songs. I Have Confidence and Brave from The Sound of Music, and then Brave from Sarah Bareilles. Okay, so the affirmation for today is I like who I am today. Isn't that such a gentle affirmation? I like who I am. And it's a powerful affirmation too, right? I like who I am today. And I hope that when you say that affirmation, it just absolutely resonates with you. I like who I am. If it's not resonating with you, like if you say that affirmation, you're like, then maybe it's a good day to do some soul searching and say, why? Hold on, just a minute. When I was 2, like I have children, 9 children, and so I still have a little 4-year-old, right? And I always say to him, Xander, you're so cute. And he goes, like, Xander, thank you so much for coming to our family. And he's like, And like, he just knows how awesome he is, how amazing he is, and, when do we lose that? Yeah, I'm beautiful. Yes, I'm wonderful. Yes, I'm smart. Yes, I'm kind. Yes, I'm whatever. When do we lose that? And so, if that affirmation for today is I like who I am isn't resonating with you, what I want you to do, and what I might suggest, you just decide whether you want to do it or not. But what I might suggest is saying, hold on, what don't I like about myself, right? Do I not think I'm beautiful? If not, why not? Like, can we go back to the things that helped to make us feel that way? And can we see the contracts? Like, I remember going to a class one time, and I think I mentioned this on an earlier video, but I went to a class by Brianne Heavy, and she said that one time she one of her teachers told her that she was too stupid to do something. And she goes, mentally, I shook her hand, made a contract, and said, you know what, I'm too stupid. And she kind of kept that up until she was in high school, and someone told her something different. They told her how smart she was. And then she was like, hold on, really? I can be smart. And she made a different contract. From then on, she thought that she was smart. But if we're not like some aspect of ourselves, if we're not thinking that we're pretty or kind or loving or peaceful or whatever it is, who have we made? Did we make a contract in our past that's really not serving us? So that's the first thing that I think it would be good for all of us to check. Is something that I'm really not comfortable with, and have I made a contract with someone that's really not true, that's really not serving me today? Okay, and the other thing, I think that you might want to check out if that I like who I am today isn't serving you. Then you might think, well, what don't I like about myself, and how can I change it? Right? We can't change our height. Like if you're an adult, you can't really change your height. And you can't change your natural hair color or your eye color. Those are things that God just gave us, right? But we can change who we are. We can change the qualities. We can go from being mean to nice. We can go from being, we can go from being uneducated to educated. We can go from maybe being unhealthy to stepping up what we're doing, at least to help us get better health. So I know we can change. We are children of God, and I know with all my heart that anything that we don't like about ourselves, personality-wise, emotion-wise, spiritual-wise, we can change. We have it in us. Okay, so with that said, you all know that we always have a diffuser blend that we're diffusing the entire week, right? And the diffuser blend for this week is 2 drops of black pepper, which is the oil of unmasking, and 2 drops of rum and chamomile, which is the oil of spiritual, hold on, rum and chamomile, oil of spiritual purpose, and 2 drops of grapefruit, which is the oil of honoring our bodies. And when it comes to liking who we are, I didn't give you, really quick, before I go into the essential oils that we're diffusing this week, well, I already told you, but before I delve deeply into black pepper, which is the first essential oil that we're going to talk about emotionally, I want to go back and talk about songs. So I kind of shared what songs are connecting with me with our weekly affirmation, which is I am getting out of my comfort zone. And so the affirmation again for today is I am liking who I am today. And so there were 2 songs that connected with me, and I really did my research and I tried to find the lyrics of this one song. And I'm sorry if you've ever gone to Joy School or ever taught Joy School, this is a song that this was was a part of the program. So just to let you know really quick, there's 2 kind of theories when it comes to childhood. One is let's educate them as fast as we can. Teach them the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s and the this is a cow, this is red. Teach them all that, right? And that's important. I totally buy into it that's important. But the other kind of main thought when it comes to educating children is to teach them joy, right? Teach them the joy of who they are and loving who they are. Teach them the joy of families. Teach them the joy of the world that God gave us. The trees, the flowers, the seasons, the weather, right? Teach them the joy in all of these things. And that's kind of all what Joy School is all about. It's a preschool program. And it's all about finding the joy. And one of their units is finding the joy in the body. And they had this song that was paired with it. And I can't recite the whole song for you, but it was something like, I like me. Okay, I'll sing part of it for you. It goes, I like me. I really like me. Okay, that's the only part I really remember from the song. But it goes on to talk about looking in the mirror and liking what this boy or girl sees, right? When I look in the mirror, I love what I see. And I hope that that's you, that when you look into the mirror, look past the flaws, look past how you aren't the perfect, quintessential person who represents the beauty that our society is saying is beautiful. Look past all that and look at who you are. Like the good things that you do, how your body serves you, how your mind and your emotions serve you, and like yourself. Like tell yourself that you like yourself. We tell other people we like them. We're supposed to be as kind to ourselves as we are to others. So let's tell ourselves that we like ourselves. Okay, and then the other song that's really, really connecting with me is a song by Fred Rogers, who was the instigator and the main star of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. He is one of my heroes. I didn't discover him really. I didn't appreciate him as a child. I wasn't wise enough to appreciate him as a child. But as an adult, all I can say is, wow, the guy was amazing. If you've never watched the movie Won't You Be My Neighbor, which is a documentary on Mr. Rogers, please go watch that movie. It is such an amazing movie. And anyway, so he sings a song. To me, he was one of the most gentle. I'm going to start tearing up as I talk about him. But he was one of the most gentle and accepting and loving people out there, letting us know that, helping us deal, as he says in the documentary, helping us deal with the little discordances in life, the little problems in our lives that we run up against, helping us deal with our feelings. Sometimes we feel sad, sometimes we feel angry, right? And he let us know that was all part of being human. Crying as I'm thinking of Mr. Rogers. That's so... Anyway. He let us know that it's okay to be human and that even if we feel something, we can still be kind. Anyway, so he sings a song called I Like You. Okay, oops, I'm getting, I Like You Just the Way You Are. Oh, okay, which reminds me of another song is, anyway, another song that says something about liking you just the way you are. Anyway, if you have songs that resonate with your heart and liking yourself, liking other people just the way they are, please post them in the comments, and I'll be posting some of my favorite songs. Okay, wiping my eyes, going on with what we're diffusing. So again, we're diffusing black pepper, which is the oil of unmasking, Roman chamomile, which is the oil of spiritual purpose, and grapefruit, which is the oil of honoring our bodies, and diffusing 2 drops of each of those as we go throughout our days this week. And I really quick wanted to talk to you about black pepper. And actually, this isn't going to be super quick. And usually, I only read you. I'm going to be reading today from Essential Emotions, Your Guide to Process, Release, and Live Free. It's one of my favorite books. Anyway, by Aroma Tools or Oil Life. And I almost never, in fact, I don't think I ever have read you a whole entire complete entry. And I'm not going to read you the whole entry, but I'm going to read you the lion's part of it, the lion's portion. And so here we go. Black pepper reveals the masks and facades used to hide aspects of the self. Since childhood, most individuals have been taught that some feelings and behaviors are good while others are not. So instead of seeking to understand seemingly inappropriate feelings and behaviors, they usually judge, condemn, and repress them. Individuals learn early on that to be loved and accepted, they must hide undesirable aspects of themselves behind a mask or facade. So I just want to talk about that right now. they learn early on that they must hide different aspects of themselves to be loved or accepted. I don't know. I don't think that we all need to learn that. I think that that's just like a lie that Satan tells us, and he says, "Oh, you know what? You have to be pretty if you want. If people are gonna like you, you have to be pretty. So you better put on your mascara, and you better, color your hair or something like that." Which I don't. Okay, I do like putting on mascara, but I'm not one of those people who buy into coloring your hair. If you don't want to, like, not anyway. If you want to, great, more power to you. He also tells us, if someone, Satan, I think, also whispers, "Oh, if someone knew that you had this fault, no one would love you." Now, is that true? Is that really true? Like, if you have this fault, is no one gonna love you? No. That's a 100% lie, right? We all have faults. Our parents are gonna love us no matter what faults we have. As a parent of 9 children, 9 beautiful, wonderful children who all come with their own strengths and weaknesses, I'm going to tell you that your mom and dad is going to love you no matter what. So quit hiding. And your spouse, your spouse knows that you have faults, and he loves you or she loves you anyway. And your children 100% know that you have faults, and they love you and they appreciate you anyway. So please, let's not buy into the false doctrine that we have to be perfect in order to be loved. We don't. We don't need to be perfect in order to be loved, okay? So I don't think that, although many of us come to that same conclusion, we have to be perfect in order to be loved, it's not something that's forced upon us. It's one of those agreements that we get in our mind and we buy into that doesn't serve us, right? When someone says, "Hey, I have this weakness and I'm struggling with it," doesn't your heart go out to them? Don't our hearts go out to them when someone says, "You know what? Yeah, I have this weakness." And doesn't it give us permission to share who we really are too? You know what? I struggle. I totally struggle to keep my house clean. It's a cleaning every day and cluttered every day, right? It's kind of like I think hopefully you guys have worked it out on how to keep your house clean and uncluttered. I'm still working on that, right? I was once, I don't know. Anyway, so I guess what I'm saying is, if you have a fault, it's okay. We're human. That's kind of what we're here on life for to see who we are and to see our strengths and our weaknesses and to hopefully overcome as many weaknesses as we can, right? And through the grace of the atonement of Christ, He will help us overcome the rest of our weaknesses, as we progress in heaven. So, okay, so I'm just talking about that's a false doctrine that we don't have to buy into. We don't have to buy into that. If people know who we really are, if people know our weaknesses, they're not going to love us. I guarantee that if you present your authentic self and you present your struggles, people are going to love you too, right? Okay, so worth a word of caution. You might not want to just air your dirty laundry to the whole entire world. Because some people might be more compassionate than other people. So, kind of pick and choose your friends on who you're going to share those intimate parts of yourself. Okay, so going on to what this book says. Black pepper invites individuals to get real by digging deep within the less understood parts of themselves. Whether one's true motives and feelings are acknowledged or not, they continue to exist. The more these feelings are pushed down, buried, and repressed, the more they seek to make themselves known. If they are not honestly dealt with and acknowledged, they will often be expressed through erratic, compulsive, and addictive behaviors. So, I'm not going to say you're going to be addicted if you repress your feelings and you ignore certain aspects of yourself. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, let's not hide things from ourselves. Let's delve deep and know our inner motives and who we really are, and let's let important key people in our lives really know who we are and what our struggles are, right? Everyone needs a friend. Everyone needs someone that they can turn to as they're going through the hard parts of life. And everyone has hard parts in life. So connect. Connect. And if you see someone struggling, connect. Say, hey, I love you, and I noticed that you were having a struggle. You seem like you're sad. Or hey, I love you. You seem like you're a little bit upset. I would love to hear more about it. Right? Let's connect. Let's let people know it's okay to be human, that we all have struggles, and that it's okay, that we can go through these processes together. Okay, I also wanted to say the second part of black pepper, which I'm totally loving and connecting to too, which I think would help in stepping out of our comfort zone. It says black pepper also reignites our soul fire, fueling motivation and high energy. So if you're feeling a little low energy and you process through whatever you feel like you need to process through, and you're still feeling some low energy, let's maybe try using some black pepper. It can also hasten the healing process. And that means either emotionally or physically, adding black pepper to a diffuser blend to help with emotional support, helping to heal some emotional issues, or to a blend that you put on to help heal some physical issues. It can really help speed that healing process. It gives individuals strength to overcome the challenges and issues they carry inside, and invites them to live with integrity with their true soul. Okay, so again, usually I don't read the lines part of the page, and there's way more things on this page that I'm not going to be addressing. But I was just totally connecting with black pepper today, so I thought it would be really good to read. Maybe some of you are connecting with what black pepper has to offer as well. Okay, so the negative emotions that it addresses is emotional dishonesty, repressed emotions, feeling trapped, feeling prideful, right? We don't want to do that. And we want to like who we are, but we want to give that glory to, let's not take all the glory of who we are to ourselves. Let's give that glory to God. Let's give that glory to our parents. Let's give part of the glory to our parents. They helped us become who we are. Let's give part of the glory to our friends and our teachers and our mentors and different parts of society that have helped us become who we are, right? None of us is who we are all because of who. None of us is who we are all because of who we are. Are you understanding that one? Anyway, okay, so it can help if we're prideful, and it can help if we're superficial. Sometimes we're superficial because we're scared again. People won't like the real us. Okay, we can let go of the superficial. I can guarantee people, if you're being liked because you're putting on some facade, you in your heart know that you're putting on the facade. You still have that doubt. Would people really like me if they really knew who I was? So start becoming who you are. Start letting your light shine. And I guarantee people are going to love you for it. Maybe not all people. Of course, not all people even loved Christ, right? Like, he was crucified. He was, but the key people in your life are going to love you for who you are. And when they do, that love is just going to hit the spot, because you're going to know that you've shown them who you really are. Okay, going on. The positive properties that it can bring in is emotional honesty, authenticity, courageousness, feeling motivated, becoming more self-aware, and having more integrity. And I would also say black pepper will help you with vulnerability too. And we've got to be vulnerable in order to show people who we really are. So again, black pepper is the oil of unmasking. Again, this week we're diffusing 2 drops black pepper, the oil of unmasking, 2 drops Roman chamomile, the oil of spiritual purpose, and 2 drops grapefruit, the oil of honoring the body. And we week we're concentrating on stepping out of our comfort zone, and the whole entire day we are concentrating and remembering that we like us. We like us. You're amazing. Go have an amazing day. This is Suzanne Williams with Essential Oils Health Matters. Living the Wholesome Life signing off. I know you can make it an awesome day. Bye-bye.